Late nights in Seattle have always had their own rhythm, their own pulse. But what happened that April evening in 2012 still sends chills down the spines of those who remember. It was just another peaceful night at KXRW Radio. The clock had just struck midnight, and soft jazz was floating through the airwaves, keeping countless insomniacs company. Mark Stevens, a veteran DJ known for his soothing late-night presence, was settling in for his usual shift. Then, without warning, everything changed. The music crackled, distorted, and a voice, cold, metallic, and distinctly inhuman, cut through. "They are here." Just 3 words, but they were enough to make Seattle hold its breath. Within minutes, the station's phones lit up like a Christmas tree. Confused and frightened listeners wanted answers. But Mark, his hands trembling at the controls, swore he hadn't touched anything. The tape was running exactly as scheduled. That's when the city went dark. Block by block, Seattle's lights flickered and died, leaving only the stars and the moon to illuminate the streets. But the radio station, running on emergency power, kept broadcasting. The voice returned, stronger now, methodically reciting coordinates. Numbers that seemed random at first, but each set pointed to specific locations around the city. Police units were dispatched, racing through the darkened streets. At each coordinate, they found the same thing: perfect circles of scorched earth, still warm to the touch, as if something had just landed or taken off. The next morning, Mark Stevens never showed up for his shift. His car was in the parking lot, his coffee still warm on the desk. But the microphone in his booth was still live, picking up what sounded like faint, rhythmic breathing from somewhere in the empty room. For weeks afterward, that same broadcast would mysteriously play at exactly midnight. The voice, the coordinates, the static, a perfect loop of that inexplicable night. Some say it was mass hysteria. Others claim it was an elaborate hoax. But those who were there, who heard that voice firsthand, they know something else visited Seattle that night. And sometimes, on particularly quiet nights, if you tune in to the right frequency, you might still hear a whisper. They are here.